Hi, I'm Kim Blaufuss with Best Acupuncture, and today I want to talk to you about the 5 lights of illumination. What is tough for me when I read ancient Chinese is understanding what they are talking about. Unlike the West, where everything is about numbers and measurements, the East looks at the world around them, pointing to different aspects of life and nature to help us understand the complexity of what they are trying to say. So, time and a completely different culture has made a lot of their references pretty obscure, and coming from the West, I'm going to associate meaning to their statements, which is completely wrong. One of the references that I want to talk about is the 5 lights of illumination, or the 5 golden orbs. Because I'll use this reference in other videos, I thought it might be great to give a brief explanation of what it means. We have a tendency to romanticize ancient China and Chinese medicine. You know, from watching movies like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, or hearing about the Shaolin monks. This impression of ancient China makes us think that ancient China was rather mystical, that they had a special knowledge that only a few could understand, and it comes out in all sorts of different ways. I'm a perfect example. When I first read the term 5 lights of illumination and the 5 golden orbs, my mind went wild, traveling down the highway of mysticism and whatnot. I mean, doesn't that term sound amazing? 5 golden orbs? Wow! One of the first thoughts that came to my mind was Lord of the Rings. You know, one ring to rule them all, one ring to find them. Can't you just see that? 5 golden orbs floating in darkness. Okay, pretty sure that had nothing to do with it. Anyways, it wasn't as magical or mystical as all that. In fact, the most amazing thing was, after identifying what this reference meant, it wasn't mystical at all. It was really pretty matter of fact. But what it did do was highlight how magical ancient Chinese scholars viewed what they were referencing. You know, a level of humility that we may have lost in our age of science and technology. So Chinese medicine refers to yin and yang, and it's at the root of everything. Everything is yin and yang. They say you can spend a whole life studying yin and yang, and then you would be a sage. The organs in our body are divided into yin and yang. And back in the Warring States period, which is about 700 BC to 200 BC, there were 5 yin organs: the heart, the spleen, the lung, the kidney, and the liver. Those 5 organs are the 5 lights of illumination, or the 5 golden orbs. So, see what I mean when I say what they were referencing wasn't that mystical at all? It was really pretty matter of fact. 5 lights of illumination, or 5 golden orbs, are the 5 yin organs, and yawn, right? What a letdown. Here's the deal. What Chinese medicine was trying to explain was the mystical part. We get so caught up in our numbers that most of the time we no longer see what we are measuring. Just think about how many numbers we use to identify each individual in our society. We have social security numbers, credit card numbers, mortgage loan numbers, health record numbers, and more numbers. But what do these numbers explain? They identify a category, but not a person. They identify a category like, which one of these numbers is a good credit risk? Which one of these numbers has heart disease? Which of these numbers is current on loan payments? The mystical part is not the social security number or the credit card number. The truly mystical part is the whole person. Who they are, what they are, how they respond to situations, their life experiences, their families, their favorite color, song, hairstyle. The truly mystical part is the whole person. It was the same with the yin organs. Their identifier, the lung, the spleen, the heart, the kidney, and the liver, was not mystical at all. It was the whole organ that was the mystical part. Just think about it. Suffer open heart surgery where the sternum is cracked open and the blood vessels from another part of your body are ripped out and shoved into your heart, and the heart heals itself and you live. Or the liver, where you can cut it in half and it grows back again. Okay, now that is some serious alien stuff. That reminds me of Pokemon Go. Imagine running into Pikachu in the wild, cutting it in half and watching it grow back. Seeing that, I would run away. Having grown up on unfriendly alien movies like Independence Day, War of the Worlds, and Oblivion, some of us might hang around to see what happens, and that might be the Darwin principle in play. And in Chinese medicine, the liver, with its ability to regenerate and detoxify the body, was more than just function. The heart, with its ability to pump blood throughout the body, was more than just function. The spleen, with its ability to clear the blood, is more than just function. The lung, with its ability to exhale carbon and inhale oxygen, is more than just function, and the kidneys, with their ability to filter waste, is more than just function. These 5 organs are more than just a number or function in Chinese medicine. These 5 organs are considered the foundation of life, and without these 5 organs, life ceased to exist. Like a light in darkness, these 5 orbs are the golden spark of life. When healthy, you can see these 5 orbs shine through a person's eyes. The brilliant liveliness of a healthy child is unmistakable, just as aging and the breakdown of our health is clearly seen in our eyes, skin, posture as we age. The illumination from these 5 orbs starts to fade as we age until finally they go out. Golden orbs identify the natural warmth and inviting nature of these 5 organs when they are in balance. And doesn't that just sound cozy? Golden orbs. Up here in the Pacific Northwest, we've had a really bad winter, and just sitting next to a nice warm golden orb just sounds so inviting. Yet it's even more than that. These 5 organs are the way of the Tao. These 5 organs are the path of the Tao. To have and to keep these organs in balance is to walk the way in Taoism. You always hear how Taoism is not a religion. Nope. If we look at the meaning of the 5 lights of illumination, it appears it's not a religion at all. It's a medical science. It defined how we stayed healthy and how we can identify if we are healthy. It deals not just with the physical aspects of health, it deals with addressing the emotional aspects of health. It deals with our daily interactions to ensure we have a life of harmony. So that's a skinny on the meaning of the 5 lights of illumination. We can take this whole meaning thing a lot farther if we look at the 5 element theory, which also started up around the same time. But for now, you know that the 5 lights of illuminations refers to the 5 yin organs. Now, just in case, some of you might know that today we identify 6 yin organs. Okay, so it wasn't always that way. So this was when there were just 5. And this is Kim Blaufus from Best Acupuncture, wishing you a great day.